Hello, my name is Tony O'Brien. I wrote FoodMill, and I am going to guide you through your first run of the program. When you first run the program, it is going to ask you to accept the licensing agreement, so just click yes. If you click no, the program will exit and won't go any further. Then the first thing you'll probably want to do is set up your save and restore account. This is optional, but it's saved me a few times when I made a mistake. I ended up deleting some stuff out of my personal database that I didn't want to delete. So I was able to just restore it from my saved data on the FoodMill server. So to create an account, you just long press on the account. It will bring up this next screen where you can click New. FoodMill will automatically create a default entry for you. Everyone gets this default entry, so you'll want to change it to something else. Short press on it, click Edit, and provide a username and password that you want. It can be anything, but if it already exists on the server, then FoodMill won't let you use it. So just for demonstration, I'm going to say test, and the backup server is your only option for which server to store it on. Click OK, and you're done. That's it. Now if you want to save your information to the FoodMill server, you simply go back to this screen, or if you're at the main menu, go to Save and Restore, and then say Save All Data. The login did not succeed because I already have an account called Test on the FoodMill server, but it has a different password. This is what you'll get if you try to create an account that already exists. So the next thing you'll want to do is start setting up the stores that you shop at. Everything in FoodMill is attached to individual stores, which allows you to do various forms of reporting later. So click on Shopping, create a new store. FoodMill will create default entries for you. The name is required, the address is optional. So we'll call this Store 1, and we'll say some address, some state, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for zip code. FoodMill will automatically capitalize the address. So now you've had your store created for you. You can long press on the store, and it will bring you to your list of shopping lists. You can have an unlimited number of stores, and within each store you can have an unlimited number of shopping lists, assuming you have enough memory in your Android device for whatever unlimited means in the context of your device. So click on New. FoodMill will automatically create a name for your shopping list. You can go back and change that name later if you want. I typically don't. And here on this screen you have the option of either building a shopping list out of items you've previously purchased, or to actually start shopping and add items to your list as you scan them. Since this is a fresh start of FoodMill, there's nothing in your shopping list already for you to select, or nothing in your personal database that you can select to create a new list. Now here's something that FoodMill requires. Before you can add any items to your list, whether it's before you're shopping or while you're shopping, you have to have at least one manufacturer specified. This manufacturer can be called unknown if you don't want to put in an actual manufacturer. while you're shopping, FoodMill will let you add these manufacturers on the fly, transparently. So you really, it's really up to you whether you want to add a manufacturer beforehand or not. Let's pretend that we do. To do that, you'd go back to the main menu, go to Advanced, Manufacturers, New, and let's say you call this Unknown. That's it. Because when you put a grocery item into your personal database, FoodMill wants to know who the manufacturer is. You don't have to record that information if you don't want to, but you have to tell FoodMill something. So if you don't want to keep track of actual manufacturers, you can just put something like unknown and your manufacturer list. Then we can go back to shopping. Now you only have to add that manufacturer once. So if you already started shopping and FoodMill gave you that message and you're kind of irritated that you have to go back to the main menu and enter in that manufacturer, maybe it'll help to know you only have to do it once ever. Okay, now you're in your list for the store that you're shopping at. Down here, you're shopping at the store that I called Store 1. FoodMill created the shopping list, calling it Shopping List 0, and this date and time is actually part of the name of the shopping list. So then from here you can start shopping. And the shopping procedure is something that I will cover in a subsequent video. This video was intended mainly just to get you up and running with the bare essentials necessary to use FoodMill. So I hope this has been useful for you, and you can look for my other videos describing other features of FoodMill on my same channel.